the right word, but delighted to finally get that win after a horrible run of form.
Yeah, it's been horrible. I mean, the form, when you look at it, we've lost a lot of games by 6 or 2, so they haven't been a million miles away, but what we had lost is that confidence. And when you lose confidence, you become nervy, you become tentative, and as soon as they realised they'd win the game, you could see them relax, and it was as if they'd grown another leg because they started to be confident, they started sort of enjoying the game again. So, you know, it has been tough, but we haven't been that far away, and I've got to sort of admire them for how they've toughed it through, come through the other side. And I thought, you know, I mean, I met Danny Moore and Ash Lindsay's co-captain today, and I said it's not because of what they're going to say, it's because of what they're going to do, because they're battling through and through, and I think they repaid that. I thought there was some magnificent individual, and it was a very good team performance as well.
Has
that performance there proved, you know, there's a lot of off-field rumours at the minute about discontent in the squad, all players going elsewhere. Has that performance there proved that that's not the case?
Well, I was going to say, if they play like that when there's discontent, you know, let's keep them discontent for the rest of the season then, because that was a really good. This is a difficult place to come, believe you me. And you know, I know March will be very disappointed, but you know, it's the wrong time to play us. We've been through a tough time. We showed signs against working. We were 3 minutes 24 seconds from winning that game, you know, and so we weren't that far away. And then they've come today, won the game early, relaxed, and played some really good stuff.
What was impressive, I thought, was even when the game was won in the latter stages, your boys seemed to really keep up that passion, that intent, and really keen to stand on Keighley's neck, weren't they?
Yeah, but it's because of, you know, they've done it tough. So it is, like I said, it's a relief for them. It's got a monkey off the back, I suppose, and you know they can now look again upwards and towards the playoffs, and hopefully we can go with some good form.
And 4 games left, 2 of those against teams just above you in Halifax and Leigh. How important is it now to get a little bit of run of form together for those playoffs and going with some big momentum?
Yeah, it's obviously it's very important. But what you've got to realise is how well these kids have done today. I mean, they've been absolutely magnificent. You've got to look at who's missing. Ben Black's missing because his wife's in labour. There's Brian Smith. There's Paul Medal. You know, there's a list. You know, we had 17 fit Batley players, and we've got Anthony Mullally. So we're down to our last 18, and to come up with something like that, it's absolutely superb.
Forwards led that platform as well, didn't they, early on? I thought Alex Rowe really thunderous.
I thought all the forwards were very good, and you know, I don't really want to pick individuals out, but you know, I thought they were all very, very good. But the individual I'm going to pick out is Tom Hemingway, because he felt really down on himself because he felt it was his play that cost us the game last week. Well, he's had a great game tonight, and he's sort of justified the faith that we've got in him, and we know that he's a good player, and he showed it today.
There was some re-signings announced in the week as well. You touched on Byron Smith and Ben Black. Does that sort of create a little bit of a buzz around the place and pick everyone up?
It does for media, and it does for fans, but you know, we never felt there was this crisis that everybody else was telling us there was. So, and I think we've been justified in thinking that with what the scoreboard says today.
And when you finish the season, you look back, if it ends up to be successful, this could turn out to be a real pivotal moment, couldn't it?
Yeah, well, it makes you stronger. You know, it makes you stronger. We've had our chins on the floor, and we've been kicked while it's been on the floor, and now they're buzzing, and you know, it's like starting the season again. So they're really looking forward to it.
Thank you, John. Thanks for your time.